Hello, our great students. How are you? I hope you are fine and everything is great. Our homeland, the Earth, has more events and things that are going on it more than you can imagine. And these things and events involve living organisms, different habitats, things we can see or we cannot see, events that amaze us, or those which are terrify us. These events bring with them a lot of questions, which they arise our curiosity to explain or understand the world around us or the world that we live in. If you wonder what's going on and how these events take place or why is it so, you have to know you are not alone, and the answers of these questions lie in one word, which is science. Science, it's like magic, but real. So what is the study of science? Science is the study of the nature and behavior of natural things and the knowledge that we obtain about them. In science, experiments are fun, scientists have invented some amazing things, and there is so much left to find out. And this information will lead us to our big question, which is, what's good about science? What's good about science? So let's explore more in your class book, pages 104 and 105. This is your class book, and our big question, it is, what's good about science? What's good about science? Look at the pictures here. Look at the first one. We have the star post. And here we will learn about the water cycle. Here with Celia, we will learn what's going on in the lab. And with Fatima, we will learn about inventions and discoveries. And here with Ollie, we will go to the bottom of the ocean. And here with Andrew, we will visit the chimps. So let's start with the star post. Science is everywhere. Hi, I'm Kayla and I'm 11. I love science. It's my favorite lesson at school. We're learning about the water cycle at the moment. I think it's amazing that water affects everybody and everything around the world every day, from the plants in the rainforest of Brazil, to the lizards in African deserts, to the birds in my garden. We all need water. Watch my video to find out more about water. Did you know? Is it better to walk or run through the rain? Some studies have shown that if you run, you might end up getting wetter. Water splashes from the ground and running through the falling water means you get wetter. So, it is better to walk through the rain, right? Okay, now we have to watch the video. And how many stages of the water cycle does Kayla mention? So watch carefully in order to answer this question. How many stages of the water cycle does Kayla mention? Let's watch together.
There's no question that's too tough for us. We've got ideas and answers. There's no question that's too hard for us. We will find the answer. What's the question? What's good about science? We will find the answer. We will find the answer. Find the answer. We will find the answer. We will find the answer.
Hi, I'm Kayla. I'm 13 years old and I'm doing a science project about the water cycle. Did you know that about 70% of the Earth's surface is covered in water? Of course, most of this water is found in our seas and oceans. I live in the UK, and it rains a lot here. Rain is one part of the water cycle. But let's start at the beginning. The first stage of the water cycle is evaporation. The sun warms water in rivers and seas. The warm water turns into a gas called water vapor, and this water vapor rises into the sky. The second stage is condensation. When the water vapor cools down, it changes into liquid water and forms clouds. Winds and weather patterns push clouds around the world. The third stage is precipitation. Here, water falls either as rain or, on really cold days, as snow. The fourth and final stage is collection. The rain falls and is collected into streams. Streams become rivers and rivers flow into the sea. Next time it rains, think about where all that water came from.
And now, do you know the answer? How many stages of the water cycle do we have? Yes, great. There are 4 stages. Can you mention them? Yes, we have evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. Great. And now let's go to your activity book, page 80. And let's start with the question number 1. Here we have to watch the video again in order to match the words to the descriptions. So watch it carefully, please.
There's no question that's too tough for us. We've got ideas and answers. There's no question that's too hard for us. We will find the answer. What's the question? What's good about science? We will find the answer. We will find the answer. Find the answer. We will find the answer. We will find the answer.
Hi, I'm Kayla. I'm 13 years old and I'm doing a science project about the water cycle. Did you know that about 70% of the Earth's surface is covered in water? Of course, most of this water is found in our seas and oceans. I live in the UK, and it rains a lot here. Rain is one part of the water cycle. But let's start at the beginning. first stage of the water cycle is evaporation. The sun warms water in rivers and seas. The warm water turns into a gas called water vapor, and this water vapor rises into the sky. The second stage is condensation. When the water vapor cools down, it changes into liquid water and forms clouds. Winds and weather patterns push clouds around the world. The third stage is precipitation. Here, water falls either as rain or, on really cold days, as snow. The fourth and final stage is collection. The rain falls and is collected into streams. Streams become rivers, and rivers flow into the sea. Next time it rains, think about where all that water came from.
Okay, so again, these are the stages of water cycle. We have evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. A, the rain falls into rivers and flows into the sea. B, water falls from the clouds as rain or snow. C, as the water vapor cools down, it turns back into liquid water and forms clouds. D, the sun warms water in rivers and seas. The warm water turns into a gas called water vapor and rises into the sky. So what do you think? Okay, check your answers. Great. And now let's see question number 2. Listen and circle the correct words. Let's listen together.
Listening 136. Listen and circle the correct words.
Hello.
Hi, Charlie. It's Jade. How are you?
Oh, hello, Jade. I'm good, thanks. How are things with you?
Well, it snowed here yesterday, so we've had lots of fun building a snowman.
Snow? Wow. Is it very cold?
Yes, it's -4. My brother and I are designing an igloo. We're going to build it this afternoon in the garden.
An igloo? Like a snow cave?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm jealous. I'd love to build an igloo, but it's raining here, not snowing. I hate the rain.
No, Charlie. Rain is good. Go and put on your Wellington boots and jump in all the puddles.
That's okay when you're 5 years old, Jade, but I'm 12.
Well, I still like jumping in puddles. But you're lucky, you know. Some countries around the world get hardly any rain. Did you know that in some parts of the Atacama Desert in Chile, it hasn't rained for over 500 years?
Wow, that's amazing. I think if I lived there, I'd be very glad of some rain.
Yes, and rain is good for plants, trees, and farmers' crops.
True, we need rain to grow our food.
And when it rains for a few days, you feel even happier when the sun finally comes out.
Okay. Rain is a good thing. I think I'll get my raincoat and my umbrella and go out for a lovely wet walk. Speak to you next week, Jade.
Enjoy your walk. Bye, Charlie.
Okay, now what do you think? Number 1 is a tree house or a snowman? Yes, great, snowman. And number 2, it is? Yes, -4, 3. Snow cave, great. And number 4, is too old or young? Yes, old. And the last one, Yes, 500 years. Great. It's a pronunciation time. Look at this word, the. The has two ways in order to pronounce it correctly. The first way and the second way. Let's see what is the first way. Before the consonant sounds. Before the consonant sounds, the. The dog, the banana, the university, the man, the school. And the other way, before the vowel sounds. The elephant, the orange, the umbrella, the ice cream, the honest man, and the apple. So we have two ways in order to pronounce the word the. And we are talking about sounds here, so be careful, not letters. Okay, now let's go to your activity book again in order to answer the questions. So look at number 3. Listen to the rule, then listen and repeat the sentences.
Listening 137. Listen to the rule. Then listen and repeat the sentences.
There are two ways to pronounce the word the. When the is before a consonant, we pronounce it the water cycle. When the is before a vowel sound, we pronounce it the air. But be careful, it is the sound, not the letter, that is important. For example, where is the university? The word university is pronounced with a y at the front, so we use the. Listen. The university in the city of Liverpool is the one I like most. The air above the ocean is getting warmer.
Okay, as we said that we have two ways to pronounce the word the before the consonant sounds and before the vowel sounds. And look at question number 4, complete the table, listen and check. So here we have to put the words under the correct section.
Listening 138. Listen and check.
The air.
So what do you think? The air. Yes, great. Here. Let's see the next one.
The one.
The one. Yes, great.
The ocean.
The ocean. Yes.
The earth.
What do you think? Is it here? No. Yes.
The water cycle.
And the water cycle? Great, great job. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for watching and listening. See you later. Goodbye.